outside cover of the album. I'm first going to add my ribbon for tie closure. This is from Country Craft Creations as well. It's a very, very pale pink sheer dotted ribbon, and I have about 46 inches here. So I'm going to cut this in half. I want to make sure that I have plenty of ribbon for tying. So I'm going to cut this in half, put one on the front and one on the back. And I've pre-cut my pattern papers here for the cover. This is for the spine. I cut it 12 inches by 4 1/4. Measure yours to make sure that it comes out the way you want it. And then I have 2 pieces the same, 12 by 12 for the cover. So let's grab the album and our ribbon first. So I'm going to take my ruler and I'm going to mark with a pencil the center here on the side. Since this is 12 by 12, that should be at 6 right here. And I'm going to do it on the back side as well. Time to get this white covered. Keep getting little bits of stuff on it that I don't want on it. 6 right there. Okay. Now then, make sure it's all clean. Here on the back side, I'm going to take some score tape. And I'm going to put a couple pieces of score tape to hold the ribbon down while I glue the album pattern papers on. So I'm going to put a width here, just under the width of the ribbon. I'm going to put several pieces here. Like that. Make sure it stays. Should have grabbed my 1 inch. I don't know where it is. So I'm using a 1/4 inch right now. So 3 pieces of 1/4 inch. Burnish that down. And then pull the backing off, and then go ahead and attach one of the ribbon pieces down. Yeah, I can still see my marks. I'm centering the ribbon about right there. Okay. Burnish that down. And then go ahead and turn over to the other side. I'm going to do the same thing with the score tape. Make sure I've got the other one. I'm not attaching the ends of the first one down. And we're going to just lay that here, about right there, centered, and burnish that ribbon on. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead now and tie it to keep it up out of my way. So this. Go ahead and tie it, and then I'll need to double check and make sure. Yeah, this is the front of the album here that's facing up. So make sure your album is facing the direction you want it to be. You don't want your cover papers to be upside down. I'm just going to tie this out of the way. This is really pretty ribbon. Very delicate. There we go. So now it's out of my way, I'm ready to glue on my pattern papers. You can use score tape if you want to, the sheets. I'm going to use glue because I think I can get it on. I'll have a few minutes to straighten it up if I need to. burnish it really well right there where the ribbon is. Okay, let's do the other side. Okay, now the spine. I want the dots to be on the outside. Okay, so there's the album cover, covered, ready to be decorated. Make sure this spine cover attaches down really good. I'm going to be adding probably some lace here on the edges to dress it up. So I want to go over with you right quick what I've done so far. So this is the basic construction of the album done. I will show you how to do photo mats. That's kind of going to be up to you or whoever you're giving it to, where you want the photo mats to be. I'll be adding decorating and different things like that. So it's not finished, but the basic part is finished. So as you see here, we have on the left, when you open the cover, I patterned the pockets on the inside of this, and then I patterned this first flap. The rest of the flaps is just strips from my scraps. I also patterned in between pages, solid here and in here and in here. This is patterned. I made this pocket, this Aztec pocket. The booklet that goes inside will be my project number 2 for Country Craft Creations, and I will have a tutorial video for that. Then we have the folders, which I patterned the outside, the front only, left the others for photos. This is a tuck spot here on the side. It also serves to where you just, this is cut 1.5 inches wide, and I just glued the ends and along the edge to cover the seam where we made the folder. If you have extra paper, and if I have extra, I may pattern the back later. And then you can cut photo mats that will slide under here. Also in all 4 of these, I have the 11 by 11 mats. So there's 4 of those. They do stick out of mine just a little bit. I haven't decided if I'm going to leave them that way or trim it down. So they're 11 by 11. If you need to trim them where they're sticking out of your pocket, you can certainly do that. So I haven't decided on that, and I may add some tabs on that. If you hold it up, it will go in a little bit further. It's about 1/4 inch that sticks out. So that's, I'm going to decide on that. So those are not patterned. Those will be done later. Solid here, solid here. I added some scraps of paper here on the bottom for tuck spots if I want. Right there, just on those 2 pages. Here's the folder again with the front patterned and the tuck spot here. Slides in there. This magnet comes up. You can make tags for go inside these pockets or more photos. This unties. And then we have the solid in here. And then this last waterfall, I did get this one, the strips in it. So this is patterned here on the inside, the top, as well as the bottom. This part here, and again, just the strips from the scraps of the different pattern papers along each flap. Okay, so that is the basic construction of the 12 by 12 wedding album or anniversary album, if that's what you're making it for. I will be decorating it. I will show you the completely decorated album. I will add into this tutorial also if I use the Nouveau Mousse embellishment on some chipboard for the front cover, and I'm going to show you how to make photo mats, different sizes for your album.